Hello, everyone. Welcome back to LearnEnglishPodcast.com, your go-to place for improving English skills step by step. I'm your host, Wason, and today we're jumping into an exciting, highly requested topic: how to enhance your English with American accent tips that really work.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Lydia, your co-host, and I'm super excited to join you today. The American accent is a goal for so many English learners, and it's easy to see why. It's not just about mimicking native speakers, it's about speaking clearly and feeling confident in every conversation you have.
Spot on, Lydia. In this episode, we'll dig into what sets the American accent apart, offer practical strategies to help you sound more natural, and address some typical hurdles that learners encounter along the way.
And we're keeping it fun and engaging. So, if you're eager to boost your confidence and refine that American accent, stick with us until the end. You're in for a ton of valuable insights today.
Definitely. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our English learning tips. All right, let's get started. Why the American accent matters. Let's kick things off by exploring why focusing on the American accent matters so much for English learners. Lydia, what's your take on this?
Well, Wason, the American accent is one of the most globally recognized ways of speaking English. Just think about it. Movies, TV shows, music, and even business dealings often showcase American English. For example, hits like Friends or The Office reach millions worldwide, making their accent a familiar benchmark for learners. Mastering it can connect you with people everywhere.
That's an excellent observation. It's not only about sounding American, though. A clear American accent makes it easier for others to understand you, whether you're chatting with someone in the U.S. or someone abroad who knows American English. Plus, many global companies rely on American English for official communication, so it's a real advantage professionally.
Absolutely. On top of that, a strong, confident accent can transform how you feel when you speak English. Knowing people get what you're saying lifts your self-esteem, whether you're acing a job interview, delivering a presentation, or just chatting casually with friends over coffee.
Right on. And here's the thing. It's not about being flawless or erasing your personal flair. It's all about clarity and effective communication. An accent is simply a tool to make your English sharper and more impactful.
I love that perspective, Wason. Here's a cool bonus. Working on your accent can also fine-tune your listening skills. When you practice American English sounds and rhythms, like the way water flows, you get better at picking up what native speakers say, even in noisy environments.
So true. Learning the American accent isn't just about talking. It's about listening, connecting, and communicating smoothly. The best news? Anyone can pick it up with the right attitude and some regular practice.
Totally. So, if you've been considering sharpening your American accent, keep this in mind. It's not about copying someone else. It's about becoming the clearest, most confident version of yourself in English.
Nicely put, Lydia. Now let's get into the details. Next up, we'll break down the key elements of the American accent and show you how to start practicing them today. Key features of the American accent. Having discussed why the American accent is a big deal, let's break it apart. What makes it stand out? Lydia, want to highlight one key feature?
Sure thing, Wason. One standout trait is how vowels sound in American English. They're often long and stretched out. Take cat, for instance. It has a wide-open A sound, unlike the tighter cat in British English. And then there's the R sound. It's bold and clear in words like car, water, or doctor.
Great call. American English is rhotic, which means we punch that R sound even at the end of words. British English often drops it. Try it out. Say car the American way. Car, with that R ringing through. It's a small detail that makes a big difference.
Exactly. Another biggie is the flap T sound. In words like water or butter, the T turns into a soft D. So instead of a crisp water, Americans say water, almost blending it into one smooth sound. It's subtle, but key.
Yep, and that little tweak can make your accent feel way more natural. It's small, but it matters. Listen to how Americans say butter or city that T flips to a quick D. Also, American English has a distinct rhythm, stressing certain words or syllables more than others.
So true. Take the phrase, I'm going to the store. The emphasis hits going and store. Little words like I'm and to the get rushed. It comes out like I'm going to the store, and grasping that flow makes your speech smoother and more conversational.
Well said, Lydia. Don't overlook intonation either, the way your voice rises or falls. In American English, yes, no questions like, are you coming, lift up at the end. Statements like, I'm going to the store, drop down, giving it a grounded feel.
Intonation totally shapes how you're heard. Another cool thing is connected speech. Americans link words when talking fast. Instead of, what do you want, all separate, it's more like, what do you want? One fluid phrase that feels effortless.
Yeah, it's tricky at first, but practicing it pays off. Like how going to becomes gonna in I'm gonna go now. So, focus on vowels, strong R's, flap T's, rhythm, intonation, and connected speech. These are your building blocks.
Spot on. Don't stress about nailing it all right away. Pick one or two, like the flap T or intonation, practice those and build up gradually as you get comfy. It's like learning a new song one note at a time.
Solid advice, Lydia. Coming up, we'll share tips and exercises to weave these into your daily routine. But first, a quick note. You're watching LearnEnglishPodcast.com, where we deliver practical English tips every week. Stick around for more. Practical tips for practicing. Now that we've outlined the American accent's key traits, let's talk about practicing effectively. Lydia, got a tip to start us off?
You bet, Wason. Start by listening to native speakers. Watch American movies, TV shows, or YouTube clips, like How I Met Your Mother or Modern Family. Tune into their word pronunciation, intonation, and how they string sentences together. It's like soaking up the accent naturally.
Awesome tip, Lydia. While you're at it, try shadowing. If you're new to it, shadowing means repeating what a native speaker says right after them, like an echo. It copies their words, rhythm, and tone perfectly, almost like mimicking a friend.
It's a game changer. Begin with short bits, like a movie line or podcast sentence. For example, shadow, I'll be right back from a show. As you get the hang of it, move to longer chats or full scenes to stretch your skills.
Another smart move is recording yourself. Speak. Capture it on your phone, then compare it to a native speaker. Try saying water and check if your T softens to a D. It's a great way to spot differences and fine-tune your sound.
Love that, Wason. Here's a fun one. Use tongue twisters. They sharpen pronunciation and clarity. Try, she sells seashells by the seashore, or Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Tough but entertaining, and they really work your mouth muscles.
And don't sleep on the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA. It sounds geeky, but it maps out every American English sound. Check online charts or dictionaries. They'll show you exactly how cat or car breaks down, making tricky sounds crystal clear.
Brilliant idea, Wason. The IPA rocks for tough sounds like thee and think or that. Also, try minimal pairs, words like ship versus sheep or bat versus bet, to nail those vowel differences that can trip you up.
Good one, Lydia. Apps like Duolingo or Elsa Speak are clutch too. They've got pronunciation drills, some with AI feedback to polish your skills and track your improvement over time.
Yep, and here's another. Find a native speaking language partner or coach if you can. Real talks are gold. No partner? Practice solo in the mirror or read a book aloud like a favorite novel to get cozy with the sounds and build fluency.
True that. Consistency is everything. Just 10-15 minutes daily, like shadowing a clip or tackling a tongue twister, adds up fast and keeps you moving forward.
For sure, Wason. And don't sweat mistakes. They're how you grow. Keep at it, and the American accent will feel second nature before you know it.
Top-notch advice, Lydia. Next, we'll tackle common challenges learners face and how to beat them. Overcoming common challenges. Let's dive into something every learner hits eventually. Challenges. Lydia, what are some usual struggles with mastering the American accent?
Great question, Wason. A big one is the strong R sound. For folks from non-rhotic backgrounds like parts of Asia or Europe, saying the R in car or word feels odd at first. It takes practice to get your mouth on board and make it roll naturally.
Totally. Another hurdle is the flap T, like in water or butter, where it's a soft D. Learners might overdo it saying water or skip it, losing that natural vibe. Finding the middle ground takes some trial and error.
Right. Intonation and rhythm trip people up too. Stressing the right syllables or hitting natural tones, like lifting "are you coming?" at the end, can be hard, leaving speech flat or stiff if you're not used to the flow.
Well spotted, Lydia. Fear of messing up is big too. Some learners freeze, scared to sound off, but practice is the only path forward, mistakes and all. Embracing errors is part of the learning curve.
So key, Wason. Connected speech is another toughie. Think going to turning into gonna. It's confusing, and copying that flow can feel elusive, especially if your native language doesn't blend words like that.
Absolutely. But here's the upside. Practice and patience conquer all these. Start small, maybe the R or rhythm, and build up bit by bit. It's like climbing a ladder, one step at a time.
And seek feedback. Teachers, friends, or apps can point out fixes. Recording yourself works too. Listen back and tweak as needed. It's like having a personal coach in your pocket.
Spot on, Lydia. It's about progress, not perfection. Stick with it, stay positive, and these challenges are beatable with time and effort.
Yep. Next, we'll wrap up with final thoughts to cheer you on and keep you motivated.
Final thoughts. We've covered tons today. Why the American accent counts, its core features, handy tips, and tackling challenges. Lydia, any last words?
For sure, Wason. Improving your accent doesn't mean losing who you are. It's about being clear and confident. Aim for progress, not perfection, and cheer those wins, like nailing the flap T or perfecting your tone. Every step counts.
Beautifully said, Lydia. To everyone listening, consistency is your superpower. Just 10-15 minutes a day can work wonders over time. Think of it as a small investment with big rewards.
Exactly. Tons of tools are out there. Movies, podcasts, apps, and us at learnenglishpodcast.com. We've got your back every step of the way.
Speaking of that, if you loved this episode, please subscribe to LearnEnglishPodcast.com and explore our other content. We've got heaps of tips to fuel your journey and keep you inspired.
We'd love your feedback too. Drop a comment about what helped or what's tricky. We're here for you and want to hear your thoughts.
You got it. Like this video, share it with fellow learners, and let's grow together as a community.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Keep practicing, stay upbeat, and see you next time for more English adventures.
Take care, everyone, and happy learning.